Yeah, we pride ourselves on defense. I think in this game, we played a great team. Phoenix is a great team, right? They have a big three, Luana Bonner, and Kalia. And our emphasis was to kind of just because they a very physical team. So just coming out and punching first and making sure that we get stops. And I think we did a great job with everybody deflections, getting hands everywhere, which led to our transition, which we had a great transition night tonight. Oh, that's great.
Hi, ladies, Michelle Smith from the Nine. Second quarter and the fourth quarter today were the huge difference maker for the game. What was happening in those two quarters that was really working for y'all and allowing you to push out?
We were playing back ball. We were all locked in on defense. We were taking away what they wanted to do. It didn't always look right, but we stayed together. And I think when we stay together and we're on the same accord, we're on the same string, everything just flows. And it just flows to our offense, which is beautiful.
19 points tonight. Are you feeling close to where you were at before the injury last year?
You know what? It's coming. I just go out there and I just let the game just come to me. I try not to think too much about it. First of all, I'm just blessed. I thank God to even be out there and in the position I am. I'm always going to shout out my team, Dr. Dean, and the medical staff, and my PDs that allowed me to even help me get to where I'm at, to be comfortable, to go out there and feel like myself. So I'm just taking it game by game and just allowing myself just to go out there and flow and do whatever my team needs me to do.
Are you on a minutes restriction?
Huh?
Minutes restriction?
Oh, I don't know.
She hot. She hot. When you talk about being disruptive on defense and getting in transition, how much did you feel Gabby Williams' presence in being able to do that?
Oh man, that girl is everywhere. She's a defender, and it's good because it kind of links to us. We have big bodies out there, with Ja, me, Kia, and B. We're just long, so it's kind of just disruptive. So having her is a blessing.
Janelle, another efficient night for you. When you're able to come off the bench, does it allow you to pick your spots a little bit more? When you're able to kind of go up against a second unit or go up against a team that's not in the starting, some that's not in the starting lineup.
Yeah, I'm just trying to bring energy whenever coming on the court, and also my teammates again, they doing a great job finding me, and yeah, that's it.
Well, this week. Now, can you address the minutes you all got from Letitia tonight?
Oh man, she did great. Came in, gave us a spark. Her defense, her rebounding, her being able to put the ball on the floor, and put them, on foul trouble was amazing. She came in, did exactly what we needed to do.
Can and Killian with the San Francisco Chronicle. Can both of you address the crowd tonight? I mean, last year everyone it was all so new and it's so surprising, but obviously things have picked up right where they left off. I mean, just what kind of energy there was in the building.
Man, but holla is hey, when I when I go in there, like I just get goosebumps when I go in there. Like they're just amazing. Like they give me energy, and I know they probably give my teammates energy, but it's just something about our crowd. Like you just go in there, and it's just I don't know. If I was on the other side, I would feel very intimidated. But man, Bahala, I can't express how much I love them.
You think the other team? Do you think can you see that happen?
Oh yeah, for sure. Our fans kind of rattle the team up, and you can kind of tell for sure.
When you look at the lead you guys were able to build going into halftime, and then you guys were able to build that lead back up towards the end of the game, what did you guys kind of say to each other, or who was very vocal when it came to losing that lead or having that slow start at the top of the game? Was anybody very vocal?
Yeah, I mean KT and V. I think they're the leaders. When it comes to like talk and just talk to us. They're doing a great job, and I think that also makes a difference. When you have this type of leadership in the team. So yeah.
Matthew Walter from the Nine. Joe, it seemed like every time you scored in the fourth quarter, you screamed and you were just incredibly excited. And I'm curious, you had the one on the high low from Letitia, and that one caused me to call timeout. What is it about you in the fourth quarter, in those clutch moments, that you just enjoy them so much and bring so much energy to this team and this arena?
Again, like you said, like it's the arena, like when you score, it's just like it's giving you goosebump, and you just like scream, like, express your emotions. And also our team is like a very expressive team. So it, it gives you that, you wanna celebrate every time we score.
Back to Letitia, last year she didn't have as many opportunities to get on the court, and this year she was, closing games. Where have you seen her build over the last year or so?
I think she's grown extremely well. She went overseas this year, and then she went to Morocco. So I think that kind of built up her confidence. And then her coming in, I think really emphasized that she's gonna have to be a big part of our five and being a post presence for us at this moment. So she accepted that, and I mean the girl is talented. She's athletic as freak. So I mean she's just doing what we asked of her.
Natalie has said that, with some players out of the lineup right now, everyone has to be kind of expected to play multiple positions. Today, to start the fourth quarter, the two of you essentially were the 4 and the 5. Is that something you just kind of step into, or did you have to like kind of prepare yourself before coming into the game?
No, I think that they're just natural positions. I mean, the 4 and the 5, yes, like 5 is, of course, you're big. I think for us, we practice all positions because we're so versatile, and that's what's so special about our team. We have a lot of players that can play in multiple positions. So, if there's a night where I got to play the 5, then I need to play the 5, and same thing with Josh. So, on the offense, you really can't tell because our offense is made for us to move and stuff like that. But defense, I think everybody can 1 through 5 easily.
Yes, I asked Natalie pregame, given the success that you guys had last year, how much of that can you carry over into the season? And she said nothing. And that it's a new page, a new slate. How much do you guys agree with that? Do you feel like there's momentum that can carry over into the season, or do you kind of agree with what she said?
I mean, I think we all agree with that. It's a competitive league. Teams and then rosters are new. So every night is a fight, and we cannot take anybody for granted.
Following up on that, how are things feeling in terms of team dynamics with a mix of some new players and returning players?
It's great. I think we're an easygoing team. We welcome everybody. We love everybody, and we just keep it going. Last one.
I felt like Gabby had a pretty big impact defensively tonight. What are some of the kind of just the little things she does that help you guys out defensively?
Her size, her length, being disruptive, steals, offensive boards, defensive boards, all that.
Thank you.
We'll talk later.